All right, scary story time. Scary stories here at the Sauce. Go ahead. What's your scary story?
I seen a lady where I grew up. All white dress. So okay, so do you know where I grew up? You know where I grew up. Okay, but do you don't know like the how,
Tell everyone. Not
how-
everyone
like,
knows.
no, but
Tell
how-
everyone. They could look it up on fucking Google Maps.
Okay, yeah. So I grew up like in a little like
What
it's like
streets?
for like a little block, Douglas.
Douglas
in
and
between Douglas and between Toluca and Court.
as he's saying this, I hear a lady screaming in the background.
I know. I mean, so they have the boxing gym next door. That's why.
That's just far away. Keep going.
So they have there's like a sketchy ass alleyway in between Vista Hermosa of the park and the Echo Park pool.
Oh, I know exactly what we're talking about now. Carry on.
Oh, you were there for the music video.
Carry on, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
sketchy ass alley. My building is called where I grew up. It's called the Monster Building.
Why?
I don't know. I just when I moved there, it was already there.
It's monsters. Carry on.
I don't know. Maybe the hood that was there probably named it that. Probably a lot of fucked up shit did happen for what I know. Even before the shit, I heard it. Like you know, you always hear a myth like it used to be a hotel and then people died here and shit like that. Sure, some of the shit I believed. You feel me? But so one, I would hear at some point we lived in the apartment that was facing the alley.
Mm-hmm.
And right there is when fucking where our neighbor would tell us that they would hear like high heel footsteps about like because they said it used to be a hotel room like prostitutes and shit. But then one time I was washing middle of the night, not middle of the night, I'm gonna say like 10 p.m. I'm washing on a Sunday night.
How old are you?
Like 13.
Are you on drugs at all?
No, I'm not on drugs.
Carry on.
You feel me? Like, and then we go. The laundromat is facing the alley. And it's dark. The alley's sketchy. It's grimy. You feel me? Fuck, the building I grew up in is sketchy. It gives you weird, used to be mental home type of vibes. I'm washing the dryer. It's like the window dryer. You know what I mean? So if you look up to the left, you see the alley. I'm washing. My neighbors are washing at the same time. So they came in and knocked like, hey, can you put your clothes to dry so we could put ours to wash?
I know the vibes.
You know what I mean? I'm doing that. I look up, look to the left. Boom. A lady, Latina lady too, all white dress, just staring up to the building like this. We all run at the same time. They live on the third floor.
Oh, your neighbor saw it too.
My neighbor saw it too.
Oh shit.
They run to the third floor. I run to the second floor. Mom, like fool, like bro, what the fuck? We all go back. She's not there no more. The homies go back to change their clothes. My mom want to go get my dry clothes. I'm scared. I'm a bitch. Like I'm Insidious, not having it. All those movies, I'm not having it. That shit is crazy.
So when you went back, did you see her there or you didn't go back?
I didn't. But for the rest of the time I lived there until the age of 18,
Never saw her.
I never looked towards that way. Unless it was in the daytime or I was smoking some weed or getting drunk with a bitch in the back stairs. If I was alone, I'm not going back there.
So she very well could have.
And then so whatever I tell the homies. And it was like, and then one of the homies, they grew up there the whole life, kind of like how your family grew up, where you grew up your whole life, different generations, more than 5. The homies like that too. And he told his grandma about the lady. The alley connects everybody that grew up on the block. And she said that there was a older lady, from what I know, this is from what I heard, that she was an alcoholic, and then one time her son didn't let her in the house because she was like a drunk. So she fell asleep in the alley and she died from hypothermia or something like that.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh shit.
You saw that lady and you didn't let her in either, like a punk ass son.
No, I didn't let.
Throw a sweater at her.
That's crazy. Huh?
Throw a sweater.
Your fucking scammers just like him. That's why you're getting haunted, big dog.
But then when I seen her, I was like, oh shit, ghost. That was the first time I ever seen like no cap food, like
Actual ghost.
like I seen her, and I fucking.
Did she see you?
She definitely didn't run. She just kept. But we looked, and it was like the scariest shit ever. But that whole alley, like even
I love that shit.
like fucking even when we used to like when I used to get drunk when it was like late night and I used to walk it from like the homies pad. Like I would be passing by to go to my house and I'm like,
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm like, maybe let me go where there's light. Like if I'm down to go a little around and it might be a little dangerous because of situations that happen, but I'm like, I'm still not down to go through the ghost. Fuck that.
Say it.
All right.
Waiting for this one.
All right, so I'm driving home. It's me and my boy Smithers, rest in peace, and we're driving home from work.
R.I.P. Smithers.
We're driving home from work. We worked in West LA, like right off of La Cienega and Fairfax.
Oh, Culver
Right?
City.
Culver City, yeah, pretty much. So we're right there, cruising home. So we lived in Monterey Park. So we had a cool little drive with traffic and everything like that, right? So it was one of those
late night.
It was one of those days. No, it was like evening, like 5.
Going to 6.
Going to 6.
What season is it?
When it's getting dark at 5.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
All right, like
that
the
season.
sun, like the sun's coming down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be dark within an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And we're cruising past. I don't know where we're at right now. Fucking. God, we're on the 10 and we're going past La Brea, and it's one of those days that the 10 don't really have too much traffic. You know what I mean? And that's barely ever. I don't know. We might have been working on a weekend or something like that, right? So we're dipping and we're going kind of fast. And there's this red Camaro. We're passing a red Camaro, right? And I see little blonde hair coming out the window. And I'm like, ooh, Spitty. Let's see who it is. Let's see who's driving a red Camaro, And he's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna slow down when we get next to it, right? So we get next to it, and I look over, right? And it's this beautiful woman, man. Blonde hair, long blonde hair, and it's flowing out the window, right? And I catch a little glimpse of her, right? And we kept going, right? We passed her up, and we kept going. I looked at Smithers. I was like, oh, yo, she was fine. He goes, yo, I didn't even really see her. And he looks in the mirror, and he goes, she's in the red Camaro? And I said, yeah. He goes, she's coming up fast. Right, and she's coming out. I look out the side of the window, and she's coming up real fast. Like, yo, Smitty, hit the gas fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck this bitch fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who she is. So she's trying to catch up to us, and we're going fast, and she's trying to catch up, and she's switching lanes. He's switching lanes to stay in front of her, so she can't pass us up because now we don't know what's going on, right? And we smash left to the far left lane, and she hits the gas to go past us, right? And right when she goes past us, I look at her, and she looks at me, and fucking no lie, swear to God, she fucking smiled and had her fucking mouth went up to the bottom of her fucking ear, and she smiled and had fucking these fucking pointy ass teeth, all crazy, and stomped on the fucking gas and took the fuck off. And you know who she looked like? You ever seen that movie, that old movie with Johnny Depp, that ugly crybaby? Yeah. Something like that?
Oh,
with
like
that ugly ass chick.
Hatchet face?
Right? She's all fucked up, right? She looked like her, bro.
I thought she was fine, though.
She was. That's the trip. Is that when I had looked at her and I got a glance, she was bad. Right? But she rushed up to us, looked up in the window, I looked at her, and she looked like a straight demon on everything I love in this life. Fucking fucked me up. I almost screamed. I was like, oh my God. She fucking took off, exited the fucking freeway. Boom, and that was it.
Wow, that's some shit right there.
And that was it.
Was it really some shit?
That's scary, fool. Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was it.
go look up Crybaby. Look up that old movie with Johnny Depp, and then look up that
Hatchet face.
Oh my
My
God.
family in Mexico went
Oh
through
my
some shit
God,
like
bro.
that.
Oh my God,
They
bro.
followed a bad bitch. Like after the bar, they were trying to talk to her. She turned around.
She was no longer a bad bitch.
No. She was. She had the face of a horse.
Changelings.
Instagram filter shit.
What you got for us?
Man, I was telling this nigga, man, I don't really, I believe, I know
I
that
don't wanna
that
hear
shit's
that
real, I believe, I know.
I don't want to hear that shit. Come out with a
But-
story, motherfucker.
I try not to let shit scare me. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. From the jump.
I've been in your
That's
grandma's
part of-
house,
that's part of
and
the
I
jump.
feel like some scary shit has happened in
Oh,
your
I've
grandma's
had
house.
some scary shit happen there too, but that's not the scariest shit. Like that at that
That
spot,
shit's
because
scary.
we knew the lady that died there. Like we knew she was there type shit. But I think the scariest shit where I've ever been like scared. I used to work at there's a Boeing fucking airport in Long Beach. And they have there's like a little warehouse like that's next to it, little to the side, and they make airplane fucking parts and all that. And I used to do security overnight. And fucking, I always heard like the workers would tell me stupid shit like, oh yeah, it's haunted and just because it was big and old, like some scary shit. And I used to have to walk through there and fucking check, do your little rounds and look through shit. Fucking one night, my girl came to bring me food. It was like 11 o'clock, 12 or some shit. And I was telling her, I was like, fuck, it feels fucked up. Like, I keep trying to tell, I don't want to believe in this shit, but I kept telling her it feels fucked up. And I went to go check the restroom.
Like it's cold for no reason?
No, I felt like people were there. Like, it didn't feel like just one person. It felt like people. Like, it felt
A
weird.
squad.
Yeah, like, it felt fucked up.
I feel that.
Like, so I was just like, fuck it, I think I'm tripping, whatever. And I was telling her, and we are talking about some shit. And like where the post is, or like where the security is, it's right at the front gate. And then right behind it is one old warehouse that they don't fucking use no more. They don't even, I don't know why they stopped using it. And then like it goes back and it makes a left and then it connects to another one. So like from the corner, it's like all dark, but there's like a door. And we were fucking talking, and out of nowhere, like I swear to God, like we just heard a fucking loud scream, like a woman, like she
Like
screamed.
a shriek?
Like, yeah, like she fucking just screamed loud as fuck, but it was like long. She was like, ah, like I don't know. We knew it wasn't a car because like where we're at, there's no access, so you couldn't drive or none of that shit. Nah, that shit fucked me up. Like I was supposed to stay overnight till like 5 a.m. I fucking took off. I came back at like 4:30 to for the guard to relieve me and all that shit. And I told the fool I was working for, I was like, I'm not working here no more. Like, there's some shit right here.
The fucking
like,
demon spirits.
Not by, like, dog, that shit was wild. Like I said, I try not to believe in that shit, but that day, that shit fucked me up. Like, it wasn't no normal fucking, like, person screaming. Like, even my girl and her sister was right there, though. We all heard that shit.
Yeah, nah, that shit is real.
Fuck.
That shit is for sure real. You don't have one?
If you wanted to quit, just say that.
Who's a quitter?
I did quit. I was like, fuck that.
Oh, this one. So fucking all
we
right, I got a good one. I didn't know what I was gonna say. I thought I was gonna tell you the one I told you the other day about getting surrounded and shit. I'm not gonna say that one. I'm gonna say a better one. This happened in Baja California, in front of the Rosarito Beach, next to some place called Tacos and Beer. I was at a beach house owned by my man, rest in peace, Toker from the Brown side.
R.I.P. Tokes.
We had two beach houses. One was owned by one of his good friends. They say he's his cousin, but it's a good friend. And it was across the way. So everyone's getting fucked up like normals, because that's just what happens over there. We work and everyone gets fucked up. Usually I don't get fucked up. If you know, you know. If you don't, you
But
don't.
this time you get fucked up.
No, I didn't get. I was normal. I was way more sober than I am right now. Put it like that.
Okay.
So fucking probably had like a beer, and I don't smoke weed. So I go back because I don't know what the fuck is happening over here at this house. My wife's there. Everyone's there. Everyone that goes. You know what I'm saying? It's like 20 motherfuckers. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. I go upstairs. I know there's nobody there because my little section was probably as big as this little space from here to the front of us.
Yeah.
And I locked my door. There's two other rooms. I know no one's in there because everyone's across the street. I went up there, I think maybe to grab a camera or something like that, because it was like, worthy to film something. I was like, fuck, let me go get my camera. Or maybe Toker sent me to go get the camera. So I go upstairs and I grab whatever I'm supposed to grab. I'm like, fuck. So I go downstairs because maybe my camera bag was downstairs after I locked up. And I couldn't find, all I heard was a bam, bam, bam. And I was like, keep in mind, this is like a barricaded scenario. Like, you cannot get into this place unless you go through the garage, which is a clicker scenario, or the front door. And the front door is never open. You've got to go through the garage. I had the clicker in my hand. You cannot.
There's no way.
There's no way. So I thought it was the garage. I'm like, hold up. There's a screen right there with all kinds of fucking gazillions of cameras. I look, there's no one right there. I'm like, cool. I continue. Keep in mind, I'm a highly paranoid individual. And as soon as that happened, I look, I didn't see anything. I felt that little feeling like, not to mention, I already told this fool countless times that place is haunted.
Okay.
Because it's like an old school, it's a nice house, but it has them old school, like, it's like, I want to say the bricks, but they're like the see-through ones. So you can't see through them particularly, but you could like see if something passes by.
Shadow or some shit.
I hated sleeping in that room. But anyways, fucking, I'd be highly paranoid. So I go downstairs. Now I hear a bang from the back. There is a crazy ass pit bull that is back there. That pit bull is barking even if Toker's back there. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's activated. You know what I'm saying? So
the Mexican pit bull.
Yeah, I got one of her puppies. That was a first generation over here, big dog. I got him his papers.
He's highly Mexican too.
I brought him the right way and got him his shit. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So, anyways, I'm
the
like,
right way. That's
I'm cutting that.
That's for another pod. That's for another one.
I just cut out some crazy shit. You'll never know what it was. Hey, so trip out, fucking So someone else bangs on the fucking door, bang, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who the fuck is it? I'm fucking going. Don't trip. No one says anything. Then they bang again. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Keep in mind this whole time now, I don't even give a fuck about the camera. I'm just looking at I don't give a fuck about my camera. I'm looking at the cameras. And I'm seeing this banging happen from places where there should be a visible human being there. And there's not. So needless to say, I stayed looking at the camera, clicked the clicker, tick, 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 tick. I watch it open up. I ran the fuck out.
Get out your camera.
Fuck that camera. I mean, we're all gonna go back there and sleep, but I did not go back alone.
Yeah. But you weren't down to meet the demon by yourself. You were down to meet it with everybody else.
Yeah.
I feel that. That's how. When I seen that shit, I was like, "Hey, pops."
That shit was too vicious for me.
That
big
shit
dog.
was vicious for me too, cause I'd open my eyes, so I was like, "Oh fuck!" But his was probably the craziest.
Dude, no say.
Mine didn't chase me down the freeway in a Camaro on the 10 and smiled at me with a fucking
Snarled at
demonic
him?
face.
Duna said she didn't run. She didn't. She definitely didn't run.
We ran for our lives, and all three of us were pretty big kids.
And that's the crazy thing too, is that you didn't see it alone. Somebody else there saw it with you.
Most
So you can't fucking.
That's
you know,
crazy.
somebody can't be like, oh,
Same
fucking
thing with
you're
your
all
shit.
turned out.
Smithers saw it too, right?
Yeah. Well,
Smithers didn't see the
no.
snarl.
Smithers saw it, but not like me. He was driving. You see what I'm
glanced.
saying?
He saw
So
a
it was just
corner.
at a glance, like whoa, but like she was looking at me, bro. Like
So he
looking at
witnessed the
me.
look. He just didn't witness the look.
It was like,
But
but he didn't see her the first time when I saw that she was fine. You see what I'm saying? So while we were cruising up,
Smithers was like, well, that bitch wasn't fine. Look at her now.
he didn't see her the first time, and I was like, oh, she's bad. She's bad.
Yeah, but there's
she's
good
chasing
spirits
us, but
too,
she's
though.
chasing us. So I'm thinking already, I had a girl at the time. You know what I mean? I had a girl at the time, so I'm thinking she's chasing us. I don't know if you know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, she knows.
Yeah,
she
but
knows, she knows my girl.
You got a scary story, Maurice? You're a liar, fool. Look at you.
yeah, but there's also good spirits like there's
What?
yeah, but there's also good spirits like that lady, the one I saw. She probably just she happened to have a
She
problem.
missed her
was-
mijo and you didn't give her the attention she wanted?
But you feel me? But my sister saw a lady her whole life growing up in the corner of her dreams when she would wake up, she would see a white lady with the gown in the corner of the room where we grew up, and she never attacked her,
She would have got smoked.
never, what are you gonna shoot it and then be like,
Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll definitely try.
dumbass? Now you're fucked for life.
I don't know. I would have got Olympia and been cool.
But yeah, so definitely.
Fucking idiot.
Let's end it there or what? With Olympia?
Olympia.
Let me ask you one question. Do you got beef with rappers or podcasters?
We did the interview. He's like, "You feel rapper?"
I scrapped that interview for this, so
No, fool, I don't. Why
Are
do
you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
why'd you say different in the other one?
I did it.
It's because you
Eyekon
squashed
said
that
you did.
beef?
Fool,
Just say the truth.
what are you doing here?
I'm asking the hard questions that everyone wants to know. Is that what you do when you try to avoid some shit? You take a drink, maybe like a Snickers moment?
Maybe like a Topo Chico vibes.
Topo Chico
Shout out
vibes.
to Topo Chico.
You feel me? Nah, but shout out everybody doing their thing, man.
You guys don't want to add to that, man? I was looking for some backup. Fuck it. That's it. I appreciate you.
How long was this?
Long enough,
Do I
baby.
invoice you or the sauce?
Invoice.
I'm going to leave right now. She's going to stay behind, and you guys will figure it out.
Yeah, nah, but man.
The last thing I did for you, you owe me so much.
He looks just like that other guy.
Wait, what'd you do?
He just has more followers.
And I'm probably way more cooler.
The calls I get from my phone.
Probably way more
I'm like, you did the calls.
Yeah, that's right.
You're his age group, right? Oh, no. You said your age.
She's 7 years older than me, pops.
No one even knows my age.
You said 29 earlier.
Because I shoot with him and like young ass artists all those time. Like,
So you're like cool. So you're like cougar
it's
vibes.
not like a cougar vibe.
You have kids?
You know, the money's there.
She don't have no kids, I don't think.
No. At 29.
He could take care of you.
Nope.
Can't take care of himself either.
I could definitely take care of myself.
Ha 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 ha.
But I could take you to like a Fogo de Chao. Okay, see,
You guys could go together on some fucking power couple shit.
how many followers you got?
Shut a couple. You got more than me, right? How many you got? They deleted your account. Say some shit like that.
Can you show us how many you have?
Some fly ass shit, please.
How many do you have?
Deleted at 1 million.
Are we done? Are we done here?
Yeah.
But when I met you, I had like 4,000 followers. I was doing.
Wow, you're a finder.
I blew her up.
No. I'm like, no. I was doing.
I found you, mijo.
videos with, like 300, 400 followers. Like the following don't matter. Since when do you ask about how many followers do you have before you post it?
I never do that stupid shit.
Nah,
I'm just
you-
asking
it
you
doesn't
because you're
matter,
here.
you gotta shake your
Stand
ass.
up and show them yourself. Please do that for the people before we go.
I'm gonna shake my ass on video for you.
Fools.
Actually, Eyekon taught me how to twerk.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, we're ending it there, pops. We got a lot of explaining to do to Smokes and Lido right here. They don't
I
know-
didn't do an example. I think I showed her like a video or so.
No, you're just.
For the record, I knew he could twerk.
Hey, Smoke, you seen her twerk before at the house?
I noticed when I first seen him dance bachata. You know what I'm saying?
You could dance bachata? There's no way.
I gotta go, guys. You know what it is. Thank you so much for tapping in. My man Lido, my man Smokes, this little fucking fat kid. Gracias.
The sauce.